I teach all of my students at the Energetic Health Institute this simple principle. The most important vitamin to take every single day is vitamin belief. If you don't believe you're going to heal, you ain't going to heal. And there ain't a great spokesperson in the world that's going to change that for you. The only person who can square that idea is you. So what I would invite you to do is something very simple. Get in front of a mirror and you look at yourself in those beautiful eyes in that mirror and you have that conversation with just you and yourself until you believe it. Can I get an amen? One of the things I like to encourage people to do is stop being a patient. I can't stand this word. It drives me insane, this word. For this reason, doctor, does anybody know what the word doctor means? Teacher. So then if a doctor's a teacher, what should a doctor have? You see, the Rockefellers are all over the place, the Carnegies, right? They're all over the place. And we got to be careful about the languaging we use because language has energy to it. What does that say up there? What does the word patient mean? What does it mean? Person capable of enduring misfortune and suffering. How many of you want to be a patient? That's the energy of the word. I didn't make it up. That's the energy of the word. I want you to accept being a patient. Why? Why? Because you will then accept suffering and misfortune. And now you're in the system. And that system is a meat grinder. I've watched them kill people I love. How many of you have watched that system kill people you love? How many of you are tired of that? Good. Yeah, give it up. I'm tired of it too. When we look at other words, what do we see? Student. A student is somebody who studies. So somebody who studies is somebody who aspires. Do today's work as a student. You got the diagnosis. It sucked. Right? How many of you remember that day and you'll never forget the day you got the diagnosis? Right? Your whole world just got shook like a 12.0 earthquake, right? Good. Never forget that day. You earned that day. What have you been hearing here? What percentage of cancers are truly genetic? Maybe none, but 2.5% is what I've been hearing at the most. Right? So that means it were choices we made. So now what's the best thing you can do if you want to heal? Own those choices and make better ones. That's all we're talking about here really, right? Make better choices. And you just have to learn how to do that. That's why you come and be a student. Well, what I never want you to be, and if you are going to have a pity party, you get 15 minutes every day and there's no rollover minutes. Agreed? None. Okay? But you do get 15 minutes. Use them if you need them. Smoke them if you got them. It's okay. All right? Because look what victim says. Living creature killed and offered as a sacrifice to a deity or supernatural power or in the performance of a religious rite. A sacrificial animal, person, or animal killed as a sacrifice. Do you think it's an accident? These sorcerers with words want all of you to consider yourselves victims? It's not an accident. They want you to feel that way because then you surrender your true God-given power. And when you surrender it, what are you surrendering it to? A system that's a meat grinder. And they don't care whether you live or you die. They care whether you have insurance. Have you all experienced that before? Good. Let's not experience that any longer. If you know that's what it is and you go back to it, I can't help you. Does that make sense? Okay.